Welcome to tonight's 5 on 5. I'm here with the CEO of Make-A-Wish Oregon, Laila Cook. Laila, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks so much for having me.
Of course, of course. First question, while Make-A-Wish is known largely as a national organization, the Oregon chapter supports kids who are battling critical illnesses right here in our community. Now, Laila, what can you tell us about your local impact of your work?
So all of the kiddos who get wishes are local. We have local volunteer wish granters. The funds raised are from local donors, and the wishes we grant begin from the local community. So everything we do is on a local basis. It is true that we are hoping to grant 270 wishes throughout the Oregon state and Southwest Washington this year. But we currently have 37 kiddos waiting for a wish to come true in Southern Oregon. So right in the community where you all live and work.
Of course, and we can safely assume the kind of impact that COVID-19 had on the organization. How much did the pandemic impact your work, and what kind of adjustments had to be made as we continued this post-pandemic way of life?
Great question. It's been quite a wild ride, I will say. We have over 80% of our wishes typically involve travel. And for quite a while, we just had to halt all travel. And some kids were willing and able to pivot and make a different kind of wish, a wish to have, or a wish to be, or a wish to meet someone that we were able to make happen during the pandemic. But for most of the kiddos, they had to just wait. We're still getting through the backlog of those kids who wanted a travel wish, and some wishes are back to normal. We're granting as many as we can, but there are still some kiddos who've been waiting for 3 years or more just due to the pandemic. So it's been a hard thing to get through.
Of course, and volunteers are definitely needed. So volunteers are the heart of every wish experience, and it sounds like you're kind of in need of some right now here in Southern Oregon. For those interested, how important are volunteers and how can our viewers help make a difference?
I am here to say it is the most magical volunteer experience you could possibly have. We have some incredible volunteers statewide, but some of our actual best are in Southern Oregon. If everything goes well, the kids don't even know that the office exists. The volunteers are really the go-between, the liaison between the kid and the family and our office. So we do a lot of the travel arrangements, the fundraising for the wish, but the volunteers get to have the magical job of going and meeting with a kiddo and saying, if you could wish for anything in the world, what would that be? And there's some other paperwork involved and a little bit of steps. And I often say, you can't date us, you got to get married. So we have a big training, and kind of it's a long-term commitment to see a wish from start to finish. But we have some incredible volunteers making some super magical wishes come true. And currently the limiting factor for getting some of the waiting wishes through in Southern Oregon is volunteers. So we really could use some. Both English and Spanish speaking volunteers are in current desperate need in Southern Oregon, and we'd love to tell you more.
Yeah, of course. More with Laila Cook in just a bit. We'll be right back. Welcome back. I'm here with Laila Cook for tonight's 5 on 5. She represents Make-A-Wish Oregon. And Laila, this Saturday, April 29th, is World Wish Day. What is the significance of this day to your mission?
Truly, it's our birthday. So it is the celebration of the wish that started it all. In 1980, a little boy named Chris Gracious wished to be a police officer. And still to this day, he is the only honorary police member in Phoenix. And the police that got together to grant his wish made this organization in his memory. And it has sparked a global movement where we have granted, in our chapter alone, over 4,500 wishes.
Wow, that's incredible. And so how can people make wishes come true in celebration of World Wish Day?
There's so many ways to help, and our website outlines lots of ways to help. People can give, people can volunteer. We just had an amazing Dutch Bros Day where everyone got coffee for our kiddos. So we appreciate more people telling our story and being a megaphone for the voice of our mission. And it is true that the world needs more joy, and these kiddos specifically need more joy. And we're just so lucky to be able to bring joy and hope to these kiddos at a time they really need it with your help.
Absolutely, no doubt. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us, Laila?
I just know for a fact that the Southern Oregon community is filled with big-hearted, generous people, and we're so thankful for all of your continued loyal support over all of these years, both KOBI viewers as well as your neighbors, and we're just so thankful.
Of course, of course. Well, Laila, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. Have a great day. Happy World Wish Day.
Yes, you too. We're headed back to the news in just a moment. NBC5 News at 6 continues right after this.